day everyone, I am Jane Alexa M. Ramirez from BSIE 3102, and for today's video, we are able to do this figure in fully defined form. So now let's get started. First, new file, click the new file, and then choose part, then OK. Then, choose IPS in this part. Click sketch and then choose center line. Choose front plane. Draw a vertical line from top to bottom. And then another center line from left to right vertically, right to left vertically. Next, draw a circle from the center. 3 circles. And then put dimension on it. First, the big circle measuring 130. And then the next one measuring 80. And lastly, the smallest measuring 46. Next, let us now proceed in making a rectangle in this part. Control hold and then choose the point and the circle, then choose coincident. Another one, the point or the corner, and then the circle, and choose coincident, and then check. Put dimension on it, measuring 6. Trim the unwanted parts or the unnecessary line to make it fully defined. Next, in linear sketch pattern, choose circular sketch pattern and then choose the 3 sides. And then change that 4 into 7. And now let us trim parts that are not needed. Change this into construction geometry. And now we are done in the first circle and first figure, and it is fully defined. Next, draw a horizontal line at the bottom of the big circle from here to there, and then another one. Put a dimension on it, measuring first is 78. Let's make that circle and that line tangent to each other. Check. And then put the dimension on that diagonal line, and it measures 37. Check. And then check. Fillet this part measuring 20. and then another one, and it measures 12. We can now proceed on the second circle or the second figure. Put a center line from the bottom upward and put a dimension on it measuring 18. Let's put another one. Vertical line from top to bottom, and then another one from right to left horizontally. Delete this part and then add another center line to form this one. Put a dimension on it from that point to this point, measuring 43. And then check. Let's draw a circle from this point at 3 circles. Another one and the last one. Just put a dimension in it and it measures 52. The big circle, and the second big circle measuring 'measuring' the smallest one measuring 16. And the second okay, let's delete this part first and draw another circle and then put a dimension on it, and it measures 34. Adjust this line. Put a center line from the origin or the center upward diagonally, and then put a dimension on it, and the measure of its angle is 45. Put a circle on that point, and then the measure of it is 8. Then check. Using the mirror entities, click this circle and that mirror about, then choose the horizontal line, and then check. Another one for the 2 quadrant. And then check. Click that arc and then draw an arc above the 2 circles. Control, hold, and click that circle and that arc and make it tangent. Check. Another one, this circle and that arc, make it tangent. The measure of it is 180. Draw an arc again in this part. And then measure it, and the measure of it is 12. Let us move this into this part and then make this arc and that circle tangent to each other. Check. This line and that circle also, that's arc tangent. And then line and that point coincident to each other. And that point of that arc and that circle is coincident also. And point and that arc is coincident to each other. And now, as you can see, it is fully defined. Now, let us proceed on that upper part. Click that arc and then choose offset entities, measuring 20. Choose reverse, and click the reverse, and then that's it. Trim the parts that are not needed, and then choose these two arcs and make it coeccentric. Using smart dimension, measure this into, put a dimension on it, measuring 20. And then draw a circle in here and then put a dimension on it, measuring the diameter of 24 and the radius of it is 12. Choose this, adjust this circle, and then choose the circle and that arc and make it tangent. Another, this circle and that circle tangent to each other. Trim this part. And let us trim this part also. Let's draw a circle in this part and then put a dimension on it, measuring 20. And the radius of it is 10. Now, let's tangent this two and that other two. Trim the parts, and then, as you can see, it is fully defined. Let's draw a line from this center line up to here and a diagonal line downward. Control, hold the two diagonal line and make it parallel. Then check. Using Smart Dimension, dimension it measuring 20. Then check. And then using fillet this two line and the measurement of it is 14. Draw an arc and dimension it measuring 5. Control hold this circle and that arc, make it tangent. And this line and this arc tangent to each other. And then click the point or the endpoint of this line and that arc to make it coincident. Then check. This point and this line coincident to each other. Make this also coincident. Now let us proceed in this part. Let us choose this part, that point, and this point, and make it horizontal. And now, as you can see, it is fully defined. Now we are finished in the first activity.